major career change during the pandemic. You know, we've heard a lot of these stories over the last 18 months, but this one might be the most dramatic. Tonight, Michael Paluska hits a bee yard where one man is planning his great escape from the office to the farm.
The pandemic has really had an impact on how a lot of people think about their lives and where they want their future to go. We're talking to an attorney right now who wants to quit his job and do beekeeping full time, and right now he has 10 colonies.
I hadn't been probably the happiest in my legal jobs before then, and I found she's kind of like a quiet solace with beekeeping.
And this will prevent their stingers from going through?
Yep. Yeah, that one's nice and thick. That's a new one, so.
This is a new one?
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Going to law school isn't cheap, and then working as a lawyer and being trained, it's hard for someone to walk away from that.
Yeah. I think about it a lot, and it's something that I always say that I'm not going to switch over until, my financial future is secured, because those student loans hit you like a baseball bat.
So you used to suit up near the bees, but you got popped by a few, and you're like, nah.
Yeah, I got, it was 3 right in succession, right on the temple, and that was kind of my, okay, you know what, let's just do this out here.
Until this year, beekeeping for Spencer Evans was just a hobby. But in January, he started Barefoot Beekeeping Co. Today, he's deep in their fascinating world, a tiny Game of Thrones.
And then this one has been fighting it out, trying to requeen. They killed their queen. I don't know why, but I have been trying to fix them. So I gave them a new queen, which they killed.
The entire colony wiped out.
They've been my problem child this year.
They're trying to rob the honey?
Yeah, so in a robbing event, you'll just have a cloud of bees in front of your hive, and they are just trying to go in as fast as they can and just steal all the honey. They'll gorge and then fly out. Yeah, so the bee world is a little bit hostile sometimes. It's not always at peace between the coups on the queens occasionally and them trying to steal resources from each other. The frogs love to be in there.
Spiders get in there too?
Oh yeah, they love them. Your
main job is attorney, but you're shifting into beekeeping. You'd like to do beekeeping full time. It's a lot less stress than being a lawyer?
Oh, it's a lot less stress. You're surrounded by stinging insects, and yet somehow you're more at peace than when you're doing law stuff. Yeah.
You're like the most elite professional trading it all in to be a bee farmer.
Well, I grew up on the farm and everything, so I always missed it.
Are you making any money off of these hives right now?
No, not really. This is more of the research. The thing about beekeeping is it's always just learning. The more you can learn, the better that you can do, and the fewer hives you'll lose. So every mistake that we make is something that we know, we won't repeat in the future.
The smoker is our friend. It calms the bees down. Thousands of them buzzing, not a single sting. One hung out on my hand for a few minutes. My photographer, Reed Moeller, inches from a swarm.
The vast majority of beehives are actually quite gentle. It's just so nice. It's kind of just like a moment of peace. You kind of realize, okay, everything's all right. My kids are doing good. They're all right. The queen's laying. They're bringing in resources, and everyone's doing what they're supposed to be. And it's just a nice, very peaceful feeling.
In Pinellas County, Michael Paluska, ABC Action News.